Here's something that might not be a big deal, and it's going to depend a lot on where you live. If you live in areas where it's really hot or really cold, this could be a problem here. And if you live in humid climates, I noticed that a lot of humid climates seem to create a lot of insects. And if that's where you live, a large hole like this is going to provide plenty of space for insects to live and access your home, and it will also provide a nice air leak or a spot for air to infiltrate into your building. If everything on the inside of the house is insulated, you might not have a problem with that. However, exposing your house to anything, any of the elements over a long period of time is going to destroy your building paper if that's what you're using. I don't know, I hate to say that it would destroy some of the newer building wraps, but I would imagine over time it actually could destroy that too. A lot of times when I go and I pull the trim off, the corner trim off in an area like this, the framing is exposed because the protective layer, usually building paper, is disintegrated. So just wanted to say it's going to be better to use a different type of corner for your siding if possible. Now here's the best way to avoid a problem like that. Actually have the siding but the wood trim instead of having the wood trim installed over the siding. Now I know it's easier to install the wood trim over the siding, but realistically it doesn't look as nice, and it also provides us with some of the problems we've already talked about. So if I was going to install lap siding, I would install my wood trim first and then butt the siding to the wood trim. This eliminates any insects or moisture problems that you could have if there was any moisture to be exposed to these areas. And again, the siding that I've been using lately has been a hardy board siding, and they recommend, I believe, a 1/4 of an inch gap in between the wood trim and the siding, and then all you need to do is fill that gap with some type of an approved caulking that works good. Don't get sometimes the crappier or the cheaper caulking doesn't seem to be as effective. It will actually crack and fall out of the groove.